Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord here, and welcome to the next installment of SeetherRambles on this series. I just want to remind you guys, even though you can tell by the title of this video so you don't really care, but this is episode 6. I love myself some numbers and constantly repeating numbers in my head, I'm weird. For today's episode of SeetherRambles, we're going to discuss more about what I've been doing this week involving video games, because the past week or so, or week or two, I've been more focused on video games more than anything else, while still getting videos out on their usual scheduled times. But I've also been kind of thinking more about gaming and everything like that because I've recently discovered something new I've been doing with gaming, along with my retro game collecting. And that new thing that I'm getting involved with is modding. Just as of recently, I have started modding my game consoles, and the only one I've done it with so far is the Nintendo Wii. Now, I never personally was a fan of the Nintendo Wii. I thought it had some good games, like the few first-party games that they've had, like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, things like that. Those games are really good. But however, a lot of, at least over half of the library of the Wii was just freaking shovelware, third-party games that were crap, or like sports games or things like that. So yeah, Nintendo Wii had some really good games when they made good games, but for the most part, it was crap. So I didn't really like it for the most part. However, the Wii that I currently have, which I've had for over 10 years, I recently started modding it. So what I did in order to hack it was that I went to the internet browser on the Nintendo Wii and I searched up a website called www.flashhacks.com, and I would select that I was from the US on that website, and then it would tell me to download something from the browser on the Wii. And then I did that, and I had to do it at least 10 different times because the first 9 times when I did it, it would crash my Wii and I had to restart. But eventually on like the 10th or 12th attempt of doing it, it finally started downloading, and I got sent to this really decoded debug menu or such, and I got my Wii hacked. And then when I went back to the main menu of my Wii, I got the homebrew channel on there. And I think that this is really cool because now that I have the homebrew channel along with an SD card, I can now play emulators on my Nintendo Wii. I can play Wii, I can play NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. Hell, I can even play PlayStation 1 games on my Nintendo Wii. That is just crazy. The reason why I originally started doing this was because of the fact that I want to play Mario Party 3 for my gaming channel, SeetherCord Games. But the thing is, it's never been re-released other than it's on its original release on the Nintendo 64, and I found a ROM of it online, but however, it doesn't work for my emulator on my computer, so I decided why not do it on the Wii, and I for sure got it to work. I used, I believe, Not 64 to run it, or was it Wii 64? I'm not sure which one, but one of those two, and I ran it on my Wii, and I have myself Mario Party 3 playing on my Wii, even though it's never been re-released on the Wii. I've also got myself access to WiiWare games. These were games that were specifically made for download on the Wii that you can get through the Wii Shop channel. I've got a couple of them that are pretty fun. I got Pokemon Ranch and Pokemon Rumble. I've also got the Incredible Maze. I got some Tetris game on there as well. I got Dr. Mario and Dr. Luigi. Those are some pretty fun games on there to play. So yeah, the Nintendo Wii is definitely the system I would recommend modding if you want to start getting into modding or hacking your systems. So yeah, overall, the Nintendo Wii was not a good system overall in terms of its actual games it provided, but however, I think it's a great system in terms of hacking and such. The reason I want to bring this up is because this has pretty much made up my past 2 weeks in terms of my free time when I'm not working on videos or working on my IRL job or at school. But I will say that it's a pretty nice de-stressor and definitely helps me when I'm trying to do my retro game collecting and I want to experience a lot of games I never played before. I don't have to always rely on spending like $100, $200 on a copy of the game. Now that I got discussing me hacking the Nintendo Wii out of the way, I have a very important thing that I want to discuss for an update on this channel that's going to be coming up soon because it might impact me getting videos out because I got a very, very, very important 3 weeks of August coming up that's very life-changing for me. I'm not going to go into full detail just yet as to what it is. I'll probably talk about it in a later video, but I've kind of agreed not to really discuss it publicly on YouTube yet. But just to start off by saying, I'm probably not going to be able to make as many videos in the month of August because I have a seriously important 3 weeks coming up in August. So in 2 months, and it's getting me really nervous, and it's something that I've been waiting to do for like a very long time. So if videos just suddenly slow down in August, or if you barely see any uploads from me in August, it's because of this really important thing that's going to be happening for 3 weeks within August. So just letting you guys know ahead of time. I might make a video in the future discussing it again in an update right before August comes by, but just know about that, okay? Good. Another thing I want to talk about in terms of YouTube is collaborations. I have currently got 3 different YouTubers I'm going to be confirmed collabing with in the near future. 2 of them are really communicating with me. One of them isn't really getting that back to me that well, but we are still planning that, and I don't really fault them for that. I know people are busy and all, so we're going to be getting those collabs done and taken care of. I also got one more collab that I am going to be planning, but however, we haven't gotten on starting on planning it yet because I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to do yet with that. But once I am ready, I'm going to let him know, and we're going to start working on that collab together. But yeah, stay tuned for 3 brand new episodes of SeetherCast coming out in whatever amount of time. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe all 3 of them within the next month. I don't know. It could be in 2 months. But yeah, these 3 different YouTubers are going to be coming on to SeetherCast sometime soon in the future. So if you like that SeetherCast series and you want to see more episodes coming, they're going to be coming. I'm sorry there's not that many. It's just really hard to schedule and make those episodes and all. So I'm sorry about that. It's been taking so long to get new episodes of SeetherCast out, but more of them are coming soon in the future. I promise you that. And in terms of that one other YouTuber who I got a collab coming up in the future, but I don't know exactly as to yet, and when we're going to get it is going to be for the gaming channel. And the gaming channel is always going to be a second side thing because I always need to put the main SeetherCord channel ahead of the SeetherCord games channel because simply it's more important to me, and it's more crucial in terms of like view counts and everything, keeping my thing going here on YouTube. So if something comes up to where I have more limited time in terms of making videos, I got to put that towards the main channel rather than the gaming channel. In terms of the last thing I want to discuss for this episode of SeetherRambles for today, it's procrastination, giving you guys a little update on that in the past 2 weeks. I wouldn't say that it's really improved any bit, but however, I had good days where I've actually gotten really productive, but then I had some days that weren't so productive. So overall, the procrastination is all right. It didn't really get any better over the past 2 weeks, but it didn't get any worse either. As long as it's always going to be a progressive like way upwards in the right direction rather than in the wrong direction, then that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if it takes a couple years or whatever. And that's pretty much all that I got to discuss for this episode of SeetherRambles for today. I'm sorry if they're getting a little bit shorter, so I'm just getting more used to this kind of format, and now I know like what I'm going to have to talk about, what am I not going to talk about. So I'm just like boom, 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 get to this topic, get to this topic, get to this topic, and then boom, the video's over. So yeah, I just, sorry if you guys want them a little longer. I guess I could try to make them a little longer, stretch them out more if you want, or if you enjoy them being a little bit shorter now, then just let me know down in the comment section down below. How'd you guys feel about my update this week? How are you guys doing? How's your guys' past 2 weeks been? How do you guys feel about the SeetherRambles series overall? And let me know down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content and want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to my Patreon page and my Ko-fi, hitting that like button, turning on the notification bell, and subscribing altogether. I've been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Let's go downstairs, and we can't go through there. Why? That rhymes. I'm becoming Dr. Seuss here. SeetherCord Seuss. Seether Seuss. Oh my god. Hashtag Seether Seuss.